Jemele Hill slams irresponsible headlines on Caitlin Clark's WNBA impact, but did ratings prove her point? The WNBA is in the spotlight again as the New York Liberty and Las Vegas Aces faced off in what turned out to be the most-watched semifinal game the league has seen in 22 years. With 929,000 viewers tuning in, the game saw a 60% increase from last year's semifinals. Despite these record-breaking numbers, a narrative surrounding the absence of WNBA star Caitlin Clark still stirred controversy, one that ESPN journalist Jemele Hill was quick to address, taking to social media platform X, formerly Twitter. Hill criticized the media for what she called irresponsible headlines suggesting the WNBA playoffs were seeing a dip in ratings due to Clark not being in the mix. And yet I keep seeing irresponsible headlines claiming the WNBA playoffs are down because of no Caitlin Clark, Hill posted, making her frustration clear. Hill's comments came as a response to the widely recognized fact that Caitlin Clark has been a ratings magnet for the WNBA. Earlier in the playoffs, her game against the Connecticut Sun set a WNBA record with 1.84 million viewers, and the second game of that series brought in an even more staggering 2.54 million viewers. These numbers blew past the Liberty Aces semifinals and demonstrated the significant attention Clark draws. While Hill made a valid point that the WNBA was still seeing historic numbers without Clark, she admitted that the viewership likely would have been higher if the Rookie of the Year had remained in the playoffs. Hill stated, "Would the ratings be higher if she were in it? Of course. But guess what, an NBA Finals would rate higher if it were LeBron versus Steph. Or, if big market teams were in the mix. So what?" That's the headline. The conversation highlights a broader truth: star players undeniably drive ratings. However, Hill's stance seems to underline that the WNBA is bigger than any one player, even someone as dynamic and popular as Caitlin Clark. The Liberty and Aces game was proof that people are watching and engaging with the league at a higher rate than ever before. Despite Clark's absence, interestingly, the semifinal game's viewership outpaced last year's WNBA Finals between the same two teams, adding to Hill's point. Yet, the numbers still paled compared to Clark's regular season games. One game in early September, where Clark's Indiana Fever faced off against the Minnesota Lynx, drew 1.26 million viewers while competing against an NFL game, a rare feat for women's basketball. Caitlin Clark's presence undoubtedly makes a massive impact on WNBA viewership, but the league is evolving and growing in its own right. With Clark named Rookie of the Year and already a major draw for fans, the future of the WNBA looks brighter than ever. Hill's critique serves as a reminder that while star power matters, the WNBA is proving it can thrive regardless.